Okay. So what we're going to do is going to start from the standing butterfly guard or standing foot on hip. So from here, we're talking no gi, which means that the engagement doesn't mean that I have contact on the gi pants, whatever like that. A lot of time this is an overhook and underhook game, and he's going to be using his feet to try and get access to whatever like that. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm kind of like, I guess like in a scrum position, or John would call it like pushing this leg. So I'm putting down and I've got the position so that my hips are engaged on this way here, so I'm backwards. This also means that my power's driving forward, where if I'm here, my power's not really driving anywhere. So what I do is I make sure that my heels lift up a little bit. I'm back from here. So as Ian's coming in, what I'm doing is I'm going to keep the knees contained. I'm making two motions. First of all is I scoop my hands under, I lift. Now what I'm doing is I'm stepping on the inside to come through to pass the guard. Right? So I'm making sure I'm coming on the inside. Right. So what I mean by the inside is that I don't want to step back into his full guard. So once I knock him over, I'm not trying to come on the inside of the full guard. We're trying to step to the here to get this piece on passing to the side. Right. I definitely get control of this, and I'm out far enough so the best thing you do is kind of catch a quarter or catch the half guard, which is what we're going to do for the person on the bottom. So from here again, so Ian sits up. So I've got like the sled push position. So I'm here, and I can play with the hand as well if I want to. So I'm lifting, so my hands go underneath, lift, and I step in the valley, and he's going to recycle, so he's going to try and get the legs to the position as well. So it's got like a knee shield from the half guard. I can have a reverse deli heave if we want to as well. So we're going to go to this position, making sure that the person on top, you've got distance management on this knee. So I'm compressing the knee to make it harder for him. Does everyone understand that? One more time. So Ian's sitting on his bump up. So I'm going in the sled push position. So I'm here. So I can play with the head if I want to. Scooping under. As I scoop under, I step on the valley. 1, 2, and I control. So Ian doesn't want to be in front because he's got no way of stopping passing. So he always wants to recycle his leg to this position from here. Okay, does everyone understand why the leg's behind, not in front? Does everyone understand? Because if the legs here, I've got the guard pass because there's nothing to stop me from the backside. At least if he has the deli heave from here, at least he's got the control, so he's got some control of my leg. So this obviously means me go to my knee smash guard pass, my knee cut a guard pass. Okay, 1, 2, 3 guys, let's go. Thank you. Okay, so from here, once again, so we're playing, have the sled push position, which basically means that I'm in this way here, pass the head, lift it up, step inside from here. As it goes down here, all I'm doing is I put my knee to the side, drop my hips, and passing through the guard. So just a knee smash or knee cut guard pass. So this is really hard to deal with for the person that's on their bottom back. So it's going into the sled push position. So we're here, I'm making sure that like I don't want my weight on my heels because my weight's going backwards. Make sure that my weight's on my toes so that I've kind of got my weight driving forward. 1 or 2, pick it up, control, step in. As it goes to down heave, what I'm doing now is think about this way. My right knee goes to my left ankle, I'm going to drop my weight down. So I've pinned his hip, so it's really hard for him to do much. Ideally, I want the underhook on this, so I'll kind of sit back a little bit to get down. I don't want to come over. You can go to Kizikatami if you want to, but I really prefer this. What we're doing now is the part that I don't want you guys to see is we don't lift our hips up. We slide our hips, so he's got no way to elevate me or get underneath me. Cross face, take him onto his back for my guard pass. And again. So from here, we play from the sled push position. Okay, 1, 2, pick it up, step in the valley. As he tries to lock it up, is I put all my weight, right? So it's here, so this leg has no weight. I just drop. So I'm kind of balancing on that leg and this hand. I like to use my elbow If I use my hand, there's a space for him to underhook. So I like to use my elbow, compress from here, head drive, push, smash past the guard, keep nice and low. So what I was thinking of doing from here is I try and go to flat side control, chest to chest. It gives him the option to reboot the half guard. So I didn't just come in, I sit, switch base forward. So if he tries to get his bottom leg through, my bum's in the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. So Andrew's passing my car, and so I'm sitting up. Once again, he's got the leg push, control, fists up, and this last I'll try and get the del heave. So what we're going to do from here is I already understand that I've basically essentially lost my guard. Right, so the only thing saving me at the moment is I can't get my knee in front, so I can't knee shield. I've got a frame, but once he drives in, it's going to push me backwards. So I'm going to put my hand under, from here I'm going to hold the calf. Right, so nice and deep. As Andrew knee slices his knee from here, I do this small victory. So what I'm doing is I'm going to slide under him and turn my knees to the ceiling. I slide under and turn my knees to the ceiling. Right, this is the scramble position. The thing that I have to my advantage is the hand that he needs to post is generally on my back. So I have a huge advantage here. I can either try and rally up to get the single or the double, or I'll swing my hand under and I'll kick and I come to this position here. So this is a better scramble for me. I'll generally win the scramble. What will happen is my partner will work out, he can't turn towards me because I've got his hip. So he'll always turn away from me, and I've got to make those just turn away. I'm hanging on here, so he can't get to his legs. That's the biggest issue for this one here. So again, okay, so I'm sitting up. Right here. Well, so that, just that, right? And it doesn't. So to him, it doesn't seem like I've got too much. My knees behind. Okay, so as he starts to slide it, this is the hardest part. Is this? I'm driving off this foot. I slide under, I lift my knees up to the ceiling, come here, wrist through. And the rest, I'll do this quite a bit from my favour. I've got to make sure that this foot doesn't hook on this leg. For those of you that are into your leg guard, he brings his knee to his chest. Yeah, like this is like really good. Because I mean, my hand's committed, the only hand I have is too far away, so he'll win this fight every time. So what I want to do is make sure that once I'm here is that. So as he tries to come on top, my hands come up high, and that'll help turn him over. Okay, in, from here, standing. So from here, you're doing really good, buddy. I'm just going to sit up. So you go slate push position, nice, and walk your leg. So this is where I'm going to go here. That's it, I'm happy. So now as your knee slices, so it kills my leg knee slices, so step, bob, 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 here, this nice place, my leg drops behind him. I slide, so I do a hip escape underneath him. Whoop, I lift my knee to the ceiling. Pop. Now, once again, is I'm in the scramble position where I don't want to fight his knees, so my hand comes under. So if he tries to turn towards me, so he'll work out pretty fast at the canal to us. So as he turns away, I've got to be heavy on my partner to stop him from totaling up. So the hardest part is once you've got my knee through, I'm hip escaping under him and nudging him over me. 1, 2, 3. Like that, Andrew?
Yeah, they're just the same as these.
Okay, so Ian's standing. And what happens is we've got the control, so he's faded his leg through, and we're in the position here, and he's already compressed this, so I can't get my hand through. Does that kind of make sense? So I'm trying to drop my hand through. So what I'm doing is I just drop my hand, my opposite hand, so I should be framing. I'm like, I can't get it through here because there's no space. So this hand here just sits. Right, so as Ian slices his knee from here, as I'm just going to grab it, I'm going to come up. So we're going to end up in what we call a wrestle position. Now, because his momentum is so he's coming around my head, I generally come up around my partner and end up what we call like knees to knees. So we're both on our knees. I like to reach down and cut both of the knees, just try and pull my partner down to get the sweep. that's the biggest thing is, just grab Andrew please on this one. So for me it was, well, so I'll try to get that, but I can't get my hand through because it's already compressed. So that just dives through. But I've got to make sure it's over the calf. It can't be under the calf, so it's over. So as Andrew slices his knee out wide, what this does enables me to get hold of here. Right. The hardest part is this. When I'm here, everyone tries to scratch out now. So what I need to do is I need to kick my legs. Because I can't get up because his weight is, so what I do is I kick my leg forward and I come up. That allows me to get to what we call the knee-to-knee position. My favourite way of dealing with this is I shoot to this and I go this. Right. So if my partner puts his knee on the ground, I've got this ability to hold him. So I'm pulling him from down. So I'm holding him down. And what I'm doing is, you probably can't see it, but watch my feet. Here. I kick, and that will put the weight. So now he can't scramble up because the weight's on the knee. There's a micro knee bar here, but you're probably not going to get it really good. So if he's foot 3, he's just going to pass over, and we're going to go. So if I don't control this, he passes. And we're going to end up in this scramble, what we call knee to knee. Right, because I want to come up, we're knee to knee, and this is that. I'm arguably in a better position than him. But, you know what I mean? So the hardest part of this one is the roll. You've got to roll over your neck. You've got to roll over your neck. Right, so I'll do it solo. So I say knee smash guard pass. I'll try to get my hand under, but I can't. So this hand's here. As it comes through, I'm going like this. Bop. So, because my knee's behind him, I hold his legs, so that one leg's here, one leg's there, and I nudge him and try and come to here. And this is that knee-to-knee position. Right. I want to put this hand under, but you don't always get that. So what I try and do now is I try and come up to my knees, at least get to a scramble, and that way it's not as bad as them passing my guard. Okay, what do you think? We do this and get some rounds of guys. This is a hard one to do.